kings, queens, and all other royal beings. I'm here today to talk to you guys about this. You see it? Right there? Up above my head? Should be. Do you art? Do you sing? Do you dance? Do you make music? Do you write? Do you do art? If the answer is yes, first off, I love you. Second of all, I know you have experienced something called the art block. Now, the art block is horrible. It keeps your muse away, and you're stuck without inspiration for heaven knows how long, until inspiration strikes again. But who knows when inspiration will strike again? What if you're one of those professional artists who have a deadline, and that means that it's due next week, but you don't have it? Well, guess what? I have the 100% cures. That's right, not just one cure, 2 cures, 3 cures. There's 4 cures to getting rid of art block, and I'm about to share that little secret with you guys today. It's all right, I'm not selfish. So, I'm gonna let you know. The primary causes for your art block is gonna be stress, self-criticism, and the monotonous schedule. I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna help you manage stress, self-criticism, and your monotonous schedule with these 4 approaches. Ready? Approach 1. I call this the home run. Why? Because you're knocking some of your daily to-do list out of the park. Let's say you have 20 things on that to-do list. At least knock out 5. You always want to try and go for some portion of that to-do list. Whether it's going to the bank, doing laundry, paying a bill, going to the post office. I guarantee you, this approach is not as fun as the others, but it helps. Why? You're no longer as stressed because some of those to-do lists are a little bit smaller. So now when you sit down at your canvas, you're no longer going, I need to do that letter, I need to do that letter, I need to do that letter. Now you're going, should I do watercolor or should I do acrylic? Believe me, that change of mind is so helpful. Now here comes approach number 2. I call this approach smile. Now, the first step to this approach is you gotta get loose. And once you get loose, you gotta start dancing. And just dance. Put on some music, blast it out. If you wanna sing to the music, then sing to the music. Do not worry about anyone else in the world. You're not trying to impress anyone. Your one goal in this step is to smile. If dancing's not your thing, then go hang out with some of your best buds. Good vibes only, bro. And guess what? Another thing you can do is just look at yourself in the mirror and make a silly face, because the whole point of Approach Smile is to smile. It's the whole reason I'm bringing it up right now. You know what? Give yourself a makeover. You know? Do a nice little fashion show. Strut your stuff because you are amazing. And when you look nice, you can also feel nice. So that's the second approach. And the first approach. So first approach, once again, home run, get rid of those chores. Approach 2, smile. Make yourself smile. You deserve nice things. And we're going to move on to my favorite approach. Approach 3, impulse. Now, why is impulse my favorite one? Because you do not think twice. You go. Is it raining and you want to go sing and dance in the rain like Gene Kelly? Go. Is there no rain? Put the hose on. If you want to go jump into the ocean, jump into the ocean. This is your life to live. The whole reason that you are on this planet is to live and enjoy what you have. If you are just going through a monotonous schedule every day, boredom is a horrible thing to the soul. I can guarantee that. But I'm not condoning illegal acts. I'm just letting you know this now. I don't know how many of you guys are going there. Moving on, approach number 4. This is the most effective approach by far. I call this approach, sit down and do it. Don't wait for inspiration to come. As great as the other approaches are, it's not realistic. What you gotta do is you gotta sit down and focus on what you're doing. Get your research, get your papers. Don't do your research too long though. I know it sounds a little contradictory, but the whole point of what I'm trying to say, y'all, is do it. There is no reason for you to wait for a muse. Amateurs wait for a muse, and you are no amateur. You are a professional. You are someone who goes out there and makes your item with great gusto. You are your own muse. You are your own inspiration. And I guarantee you, should you follow these 4 approaches, approaches, mostly the last one, you will have a 100% chance success rate. So remember, keep the stress off your shoulders. Remember, don't criticize yourself. Every artist goes through imposter syndrome and they always consider themselves to have horrible work. And they might even be concerned that they're not even creating original content, as Sylvia Plath once said. But guess what? You're doing amazing stuff. You're doing great. So let me just say, follow the approaches. Go make art. And I bow down to kings and queens and royal beings like you. Au revoir.